Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Meant to Vent News. My name is Jaime, and if you're new to the channel, what I'd like to do here is give my crazy thoughts and opinions on trending news around the globe and connect them to all to conspiracies, because lately it's just been layups. The conspiracies are undefeated. They're just undefeated. And I appreciate it if you smash me with the like button, hit that subscription, and turn on the notifications. And they got some new thing coming out. I guess you can hype a video. I'd appreciate it if you do that too. And with that said, let's get on with some of these crazy ass news stories. And there's been a lot of corruption. I've been sticking on corruption. It's just been really easy to talk about because there's just been so much of it. And it's been exposed on a daily basis. And you can pick and choose which one you want to do. I did a bunch on my state. And I thought I would just step on over to California because Mr. Newsom has been on the radar, So they say people in California that have been paying insurance for over 30 years on their properties and all these other things they've been paying for to, keep their homes safe, keep things on their property safe. We're only, I guess, now with these new claims that they set into place that now they're only going to get 30% of these things. That's pretty wild. But it seems like these insurance companies in California have a lot of pull. And it seems like, these guys are pretty much making the laws as they go. And, when it comes time to pay, they can sit there and make a new law. I'm on the outside looking in. I've just been reading a lot of articles on some of these things. It's really interesting what's been going on. They claim that they have Gavin Newsom was claiming that there was record amounts of water in California at the time of these fires when I was reading that there were 2 reservoirs just completely empty. And I'm sure there's going to be I've been getting a lot of trouble emails from them already. So whatever, I'm going to keep going. There's also been some alleged talks of the missing fire relief funds. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been just all of a sudden just disappearing in places, and people don't have any answers. They just have these long explanations of things that are in place, but nobody will tell you where that money went. It's really wild, man. I feel bad for people out there in California. And I guess homeless relief funds also went somewhere. They're saying that all this money went into homeless relief funds, and there's still a big homeless problem. It's really interesting. Trying to rezone voting zones. And people were upset about that. I guess they was trying to secure his spot as leader or as governor, by rezoning people so they can, vote for him for more, continue him from running for more terms or something like that. And they also said, he was ignoring, people's needs. While the people of California were facing rising costs of living, rising crime, and housing crises, this guy was using public resources for a big rally for political gains. This guy was just worried about getting reelected and, bullshitting everybody. And, that's all his main concerns were. And it's really wild when every time they questioned him recently, the guy can't contain himself. He's got this weird hitch going on where, to me, I feel like it's drug related. I've seen a lot of them kind of people growing up as a kid. And he's just got them, he's just got them characteristics. He's just got that itch, It just makes me uncomfortable. But he's just been under so much corruption and investigations right now. And everybody's just, looking past it because this guy has presidential dreams. And I think we're going to have to look past this guy because of that. Or do we expose all these things right up front, right before the debates even start? I mean, during COVID, they say that they identified over $400 million roughly paid to 21,000 unemployed benefits to improperly filed names of California prisoners. Prisoners were getting these benefits. While some Californians were struggling to get past loopholes and all these bumps in the road of their paperwork just to get their benefits, all this stuff was going to federal inmates. That's really wild. And they also talk about what they call the French laundry incident. That also happened during, COVID. Remember that stuff? Well, we were all locked down and we weren't allowed to go anywhere. And this guy was having a fancy dinner in a restaurant with some fancy lobbyists from France. Some guy who has some big connections. And they say his name is Jason Kinney. And if that's not too interesting, you guys can't do things, but only the wealthy people can. Oh, remember when we were all locked down and nobody could go anywhere, but Fauci and his family were allowed to attend a professional baseball game, during these same times. It was really scary, I felt like, and a lot of these things getting exposed. I'm really happy. You got Spencer Pratt out there and you got other people from California exposing all this like corruption that they're just trying to ignore in the media, because I feel like they're going to try to push this guy. It's really weird to me, and it bothers me that they're more concerned about getting rid of a person or slandering a person other than caring about what people actually need and are struggling with on a daily basis. It's kind of scary. It's really scary to me that they'd rather use all of us as pawns to keep their position of power by any means necessary. That's the thing that scares me the most about our future. Like, they feel like they're getting like super aggressive with it. And I don't even know what side it's coming from. It's just like they just don't like our current president so bad that they don't care that if he's doing anything good or bad. They just want this guy out of here. They were trying to get him on these files and all these things and all this other trippy angles coming out, conveniently that he's in a position of power and can switch the angles. One thing I do know, and when I see this guy, he's really scares me sometimes. And a lot of people that are in power right now, it seems like they have no problem using us as pawns to keep their positions of power. And I think we should keep our eyes on these people more. And I'm really glad that a lot of this stuff is being more exposed. All the information I can get, I'm trying to share with you guys. So the more I get, the more you'll get. And man, this is just some stuff we got to, like I said, this is better than what's on TV right now. This is like the best drama out there, because you're getting some new scoops all the time, new information, sometimes even videos that are just wild. So we got to strap on our seats for those and see what we can get next. Well, my name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent News. Till next time, humans. See ya.